Hello, everyone. How are you? I am Kimmy D. All right now. And I just want to thank you for being with me tonight. Guess what? For this is the very first show that I'm going to be having. My show is called Life. Yes, indeed. And so I decided that I would do something a little bit different, and I wanted to do a show that would let me talk about things that are so important and so vital, I think, to me and maybe to some other people. For example, my faith. What I believe and how I believe is just so very, very important to me. My faith, because my faith has made me. Through my faith, I've been broken, I've been made, I've grown. I've had some real life experiences, and I kind of want to talk about that. I want to talk about how I've been made through the process of life. I also want to talk about other things, like I want to talk about family. Over the last several months and years, my family, they have really been there for me. They have been so supportive. They've always been there, but they just kind of really showed up in more ways in one. And so when I think about that, I thought, man, I may not be the only person that has family that's just kind of show up like that. And I'm from a small town, and being from a small town, sometimes you have families that are really close, sometimes families are not that close. But nevertheless, I want to talk about that. I also want to talk about finances. When I was growing up, my mother was a very hard worker, and that's just how she did life. So there's a phrase that says, how you do anything is how you do everything. Okay? And so my mom, she worked and she worked and she worked and she worked. She worked really, really hard, and so I developed a work ethic from her, and I want to talk about that too. I'm sure that a lot of you out there who tuned in tonight, you could say a lot about your faith. You could say a lot about your family, and I bet you could say a bunch about your finances. And so every Monday night at 9, I want to come on and I want to share with you, and I want you to share back with me. And I want to talk about areas of faith. I want to talk about areas of family, and I want to talk about areas of finance. And how do I want to do that? I want to do that through education. I have learned a lot, and I'm still learning. A lot of things I learned through going to school, but then there were some things I learned from my experiences, and then there were other things I learned from other people, and then by my faith being involved, there were a lot of things that God really taught me that I did not know, but I have learned, and I keep learning. And if that's you and you want to learn and you want to grow, I want you to join me, because I believe through education and through conversation that God will give us revelation. And I learned something a while ago. See, I can know something that's good for you, but it's not until you know what's good for you that you will act on what you know. So it's so important that you get the insight, that you see your own blind spots, and that you grow as a result. Because it's not until then that you're going to make the necessary changes in your life. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to stop growing. I don't want to stop going. I want to grow. I want to max out my life. I want to raise my ceiling as high as it will go. And the only limitation I realize that I will have in my own life is the one that I set for myself. So I'm going to ask you, please share and please talk to others and tell them that I'm going to be here and that I'm going to be sharing. I'm going to be talking. And I want you to join me, because I want to know what's important to you. I want to know what matters to you. And then I want to be able to direct you in the right direction. I want to be able to share resources. I want to be able to talk about things that we are all going through, things that we're all dealing with, and kind of get down to business about how to make some real changes in life. Because you know what? Nothing is going to change until you change or until I change. And I know that. I've been doing a lot of things. I've been working on projects. But my biggest project in life, guess what? Me. I am my biggest project in life. And until I get this project correct, no other project will be correct. So I want to get real. I want to get down to business with you. So I guess what I want to say is that I am so grateful to see so many familiar people. I see so many people that I know who are chiming in. And yes, it is me, but I changed my name. Hello, everybody. And now I'm Kimmy D, not K Mac. Hello, K KD, Kimmy D, Miss D. Just call me D. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that you're here, and I want you to be on with me every Monday night at 9, because we're going to talk and we're going to share, and we're not going to do a lot of talking because I have a YouTube channel that I'm going to send you for more information. But just to let you know that I'm back and I'm here with life. And what does life mean? It means living life intentionally by faith with expectation. And my question to you before I sign off tonight, what are you expecting God to do in your life? Are you living in expectation, or are you living with speculation? You know, are you believing God, or are you doubting God? Where are you on a scale of 1 to 10? I mean, what is your plan for growth, for empowerment, for upward mobility? Do you have a plan? Where is it that you really want to be? We're going to start with where you really are. So listen, love you. Peace to you. Signing off until next Monday when we get started at 9 p.m. This is KD. Take care, everybody, and God bless.